Hey, welcome to Larry's Fountain Pen Review. I'm Larry. I'll be your host right here in Fort Worth, Texas. Peace and love coming your way. So, let's get right down to the pen. All right. So, this is how the pen comes. Right here. It comes in a nice cardboard sleeve. Nice dark green with the Monteverde logo. One of my favorite brands, Monteverde. Okay. And we'll just take this right out of the box. Set that aside. And here is the pen case. It's got a really nice green imitation leather with the Monteverde logo nicely imprinted on the top of the pen case. Nothing around there. And we'll open it up here. Okay, inside the pen case lies the Monteverde Impressa. And on the back, you'll see again the Monteverde logo right in back, and it's laying down on a bed of satin, nicely secured. So we'll take the pen out, set this aside, and let's open up, see what's underneath. It comes with cartridges, or it comes with a converter. And it has all your warranty cards. And there's Yafa as well. Yafa, outstanding. They're always there. Great service. They take care of any problems, at least that I've had. They're just wonderful people to do business with. So let's set this aside. Let's talk about this pen. All right. Here is the pen. A nice black lacquered pen. It weighs in is 38.5 G's. The length of the pen from the top of the cap to the tip of the barrel is going to come in at 5.49 inches. It's a pull-off cap, and it does pull securely, and that's going to be at 6.05 inches. Nice little clip, snap, tang, you're secured back on. Hear that little click again? Bang, you're in there and you're secured. It's not going anywhere. So the top of the cap has this unique square on it. Let's see if you can see that good, Mr. Announcer, there. And it's designed in transition into the going down the barrel all the way to the bottom, all the way to the very end of the barrel. The clip has a nice spring action to it, design, and we'll just put this little drill right there and bang, it's on. Really a nice, beautiful fountain pen. So what else does it have to offer? Well, let's go down the barrel. It's got a chrome grip section, not a big grip section, but it will accommodate small fingers, really any size fingers, because if you tend to hold your pen here, it's not going to be annoying. I tend to hold my pen for some reason at times when I'm writing up here, so it hadn't been uncomfortable, but I try to keep it right down here on the grip. I have small fingers. So as you go down, there's the grip section, and then you have your nib. Now this nib is going to be a fine nib, okay? And it has Monteverde USA on the nib and the logo. Let's twist the barrel off. And it does come with a converter. Let's take the converter out. Now, the fun part. Let's take the nib out, okay? We're going to take the nib out first to show you how simple this is to change out a nib on Monteverde, right? So have yourself some kind of grip, rubber grip. Here's mine. So I will put this here, and I'm going to put my fingers here like this, okay? Don't put them there to where the wings are, just here and here. And I am going to twist it and take the nib out. Boom, boom, boom. And there you go. So if you want to try a new nib or need a new nib, you can get a hold of Yafa, tell them what you need, and they'll send you one just like this. Now, if need be, you can pull this nib and feed out. Friction fit comes straight out. Again, use your rubber grip. I'm not doing it now, but just come straight out. And voila, you'll be done. Very simple. I love the screw-in nibs the best, better than friction fit. And we'll put this back in here. Now this one does not screw in. You have some converters that screw in, but this one does not have that option. So I'm going to go ahead and use some Monteverde Olivine, some of my favorite green inks. You know, I like the Franklin Green as well. That's another one by Robert Orster. And you can get that one over at Federalist Pens. So I'm trying to, because this one is almost out of ink. So I'm trying to, okay, I'm back. So what happens is the ink was too low and I couldn't get the ink to actually fill it up my converter. So I'm going to use a good old standby, my ink miser. And I'm just going to do this real quick. Okay. Okay, folks, what I had to do, it wasn't filling, even using the ink miser, it wasn't filling the converter. So what I had to do was just take the converter out and put the converter into the ink miser with the ink and suck it up, and bam, it filled up. Sometimes you're going to run into different kind of problems. It's not going to be like all the time, but every once in a while. And you'll run into this problem. You'll find pens are a little bit contrary, but always have your ink miser up because that's the best way to handle it. Sometimes, and I have videos how to fill pens using different methods. You can put your ink converter in there with your pen, with your nib, stick it in there, and then you put a pencil in there so it won't move around, and you can twist that converter to suck the ink up. That's another way. So there's different ways to fill up that converter, but I just wanted to share that with you to let you know it does happen. I hate it to happen, but that's life in the pen world, right? So now we're going to finish up. We're going to do a writing sample for the Monteverde Impressa. Really a nice fountain pen. You know, I do like pens that have weight. I've always been drawn to that. But, you know, that's not saying that I don't like pens that aren't very heavy at all, that are lightweight. But this, you know, again, it's just a beautiful fountain pen to me. Anyway, it's metal with a nice, beautiful, high-polished lacquer on it. So let's get to writing with the nib. This is a fine nib, and I'll be using some cross black ink on the pen. And this is a fine nib. All right. Very nice. Nib on this one, smooth, wet. And as you see, no problems with ink flow, no skipping, no hard starts. Let's do a little wet test on here. Wet enough for me. It's got a little nice wetness to it. For a fine nib, this is really nice. I like it. Let's do a little bit of reverse writing to finish it up with. And you can get like extra fine on that as well. Well, folks, that's going to wrap it up for the Monteverde Impressa. I believe this is the older version of it. It's old new stock, I would think, because the newer one's a little bit different, I believe. Now, I could be mistaken, but that's what I'm thinking this is going with. Nice pen, affordable value. Check out Yafa pens. They've got the whole line of them, and great customer service as well. So that's going to do it, my friends. Hope you all had a fantastic day. Ain't nothing but a pure thing here in rock and roll, my friends. So be safe, wash them hands, beat the nitty gritty, and peace and a lot of love. And don't text and drive. I'll check you later. Bye-bye.